Are we live yet? Looks like we are. It says you are live. So hello everyone. Thanks so much for joining me on this. It's kind of a special occasion, isn't it? It's been new moon, it's been Beltane, and in the UK it's been a bank holiday, which is kind of fun as well. Lots of stuff been happening. So Jane the Seeker is with us. Hello. Melanie is with us. Hi to you. Beverly S is going to be with us 30 minutes later, but hey, that's cool. You know, no such thing as time in the spirit realm. So any time is a good time, as long as you're drawn to it. Hi, April. Lots of love to you too. Linda Bishop is with us. Hi, beautiful friends. Hi, Linda. Let me see. Who else have we got? Philip is here. Nice to see you, Philip. It's been a while. Thanks for joining us. SK is here too. And let me see. Rupali, Martin. Great to see you guys. I'm very well. Thanks, Rupali. Hope you're doing very well too. I really do. Okay. Gina M is here. And I think I've got everyone now. Apologies if I haven't, but hi to you. And hi to you also if you're watching this as an upload, and it does become available as an upload as soon as the live is finished. Like I say, time is a very subjective thing. It's subject to this world. It's all about this world that we live this existence in. So really, if you're here one way or the other, doesn't really matter, as long as you're here. So thanks so much for joining us. And we will start off, as I have often done whenever I remember to do it. Hi, Michelle, by the way. With a reading, with a quick card, with a sort of message of a reading for everybody who's actually here or is actually watching the upload, because that, like I say, means you're here too. And the card I've drawn, here we go. You are very close to achieving your goal. Excuse my dirty fingernails. I've been gardening, lots of gardening to do, trying to kind of beat the crazy food price hikes and, supply chain, all that stuff. Anyway, gibbous moon is the nature of this card. We have actually still got a waxing crescent moon, just about to enter Cancer, I think, on our way out of Gemini and entering Cancer about 4 hours, exactly 4 hours from now. There you go. But this card, you are very close to achieving your goal. And I hope that's good news for everyone. I'm going to take that on board as well. That is going to be nice, actually. I've got many goals I would like to achieve, and I'm not sure which one it means, but hey, it's all good. It's really all good. So enter the future. Hello to you. Seascape, hello. Wow, people still coming in. This is great. This is great. This is great. Now then, I saw a question from S. Oh, hello, Mary Pat, by the way. Nice to see you. I saw a question from SK, so let's kick off with that one. What, Marinolini? Not very good at pronouncing words in languages I'm not used to, but this lady, anyway, I think it's a lady. What does this lady think about me? When will we be in a relationship? She's Leo, I am Sag. Well, actually, I'm Sag as well, right? And some of my best relationships have been with Leos. They really have. I'm not sure. I mean, the best compatibility for a Sag is supposed to be Libra. And I've been in relationships with Librans and they've never, ever worked. So, nothing wrong with Leo and Sag getting together. That could be quite good. In fact, I pronounced it pretty well. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad to hear it. Right. Okay. Well, I'm shuffling cards here. That's a pendulum question, but for some reason I'm shuffling cards. So let's do a card first and see where we're going with this. Okay. Right. And it's the Queen of Pentacles. Right. So maybe there's a need to get grounded to make this happen a bit quicker, because I think you'd like it to happen pretty quickly, really. Ever energy too much, she scares me off. Yeah, I totally know that feeling. Actually, that is a Sag and Leo thing, actually. Yeah, they scare the life out of me, but we have good relationships when they happen, usually. Queen of Pentacles. Basically, you've got to reach out and grab what is rightfully yours, okay? This shows that it's actually meant to be. This shows that it's actually meant to happen, but you're the one who's got to kind of reach out and make it happen. But let's get the pendulum out, okay? So I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to say, does she think positively or negatively? So we'll have a yes for a yes for positive and a no for negative. That's what we'll have. Right. Okay. Yeah, positive. I'm getting a nice circle there. Let me just bring that onto the camera so people can see. Nice circle, and it's growing circle as well. It's getting bigger and bigger. So that is really positive. Okay. When will you be in a relationship? Right, I'm going to use the cards for that one. Just go with the number of the cards for the number of months between now and then. Okay. Oh, Two of Swords. Okay. So you've got about 8 weeks. Right. Looks like 8 weeks to me. That's what I'm saying, and I'm sticking to it. Did you see my cat? Look, here's my cat. One of my cats, anyway. Nice to have a cat with us on the show. Come on, Marcy, you gonna come and say hello? Look, it's Marcy. Marcy the cat, who is loving the summer weather at the moment. It's not summer, it's spring, but she's loving it anyway. Now then, so I hope that helps. I'm worried whether I'll be able to talk to her because she talks a lot. Yeah, these are all really kind of classic Leo and Sag relationship things that are coming up. And I'm not a great expert on relationship astrology, to be quite honest. But since I'm a Sag and there have been many positive times between me and Leos, I think I'm allowed to say that. Now then, I saw a question from Rupali as well. Here we go. So let's go to Rupali. Hope that works for you, SK. Good luck from all of us here. Rupali is asking, will my new business partner, Amit, respond positively to my message I sent today? And if it's safe to work with him, and will it be successful? Right, okay. 3-way pendulum question there. Let's go. I'd sense someone in the spirit world would like to have a word or two about this, Rupali. Okay, so when I've done the pendulum, I'm going to pull a card and see what kind of connection we get. Okay, so circle for yes, side to side for no. Will Amit respond positively to your message? Really not sure because the cat's knocking the pendulum about. Just knock it off a minute. Oh, puss. Calm down. Okay, I'm going to start again. Okay, will Amit respond positively to Rupali's message I sent today? It's taking its time. That's a very guarded kind of a yes, all right? It's positive, for sure it is, but it's kind of, I think it's going to take a while to actually, for you to get that response out of Amit, to be honest, Rupali. Okay, but that was a yes, most definitely. And if it's safe to work with him, okay, is it safe for Rupali to work with Amit? Let's just stop this pendulum. It does twirl because it's on a string, not a chain, but that's what it does. Yeah, same again. You know, it took a while to start going. It gave me a yes, but it took a while to start going. Will it be successful? That is the question. Actually, that turned into a circle almost immediately. So, yeah, really positive it's going to be successful. So there's 3 yeses there, Rupali, okay? But the first one, will he respond positively to your message I sent today? That just took a little while, so it's going to take some time, basically. Is it safe to work with him? Well, that took some time as well. Basically, I'm going to say try not to worry about that, okay? Because it was a yes. And, yeah, it's looking successful there. So that has got to be positive, Rupali. It really has. Okay. Now then, I did say I could feel someone in the spirit realm standing quite close by as we do this, Rupali. Now, this is a male figure, like a grandfather figure. Yeah. Okay. And he is saying he's right behind you, you know. Now, so this grandfather figure would have been a protector in your life, basically, and he's standing right by you, okay? That doesn't mean to say you're going to need protection, doesn't mean there's anything wrong at all, but it does mean, you know, you can have confidence because he's a strong character, this man. He really is. Okay. I pulled a card on that, and we've got 4 of Pentacles. Pentacles again. We had lots of Pentacles last week, and tonight so far we've had 2 Pentacles cards. Now, the 4 of Pentacles, This mouse is very afraid and is hiding in a teapot, but is going to miss taking a bite out of the biscuit if the mouse doesn't come out of the teapot soon. So, Rupali, when you feel safe, and only when you feel safe and fully confident, okay, make your move, come out of the teapot and get stuck in, okay? Right. Oh, wow. 3 days back, your dad's father's brother died. Wow. Wow. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm delighted to say he's there for you, Rupali. Okay. This life, I don't need to tell you this, Rupali, but I think it's well worth putting in the video for quite a lot of us actually to take on board. This life is only kind of one part of eternal life. And when someone passes over, they go into the afterlife and we do meet again. We really do meet again. And we spend eternity together, really. The only time we're ever separated is when one of us is living on this world and the other one isn't. It's kind of how it goes. But Rupali, thanks so much for your question. I'm so sorry for the loss in your family there. Sounds like he was a good guy. He really does, actually. So, right now then, SK, can you tell how can you attracted Leo and talk to her, dealt with her energy? Because I'm attracted to her wild energy, but also scared of it. Well, it's a lot like that, SK. It's a lot like that. I usually find they come to me, actually, and they drive quite a hard bargain. So in the end, I have to do all the running, but they usually come to me. Why? I don't know. But I'm usually a bit scared of their wild energy as well. In fact, there's a Leo on the scene in my life at this moment whose wild energy I'm rather scared of. But, just kind of brave it, SK. Just kind of go with it, my friend, okay? Because it's looking positive to me, and a good time is going to be possible. How well it works out long term, who knows? But, you're going to get every chance, every opportunity to make the best of it, my friend. You really are. Hello, Twainer. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Adrienne is here as well. Ariel is here. Hello. Wow. And Twainer, yeah, you finally caught a live. I'm really glad you caught this one, actually. And I'm sorry, it's kind of at a different time to when I used to do them. But after that little health thing that happened to me last year, that little health scare, I try to go to bed early, so I try not to work too kind of late. Okay. Spirit message for Twainer. Twainer is asking. Okay. Martin, I'll get on to you next, actually, because, aloe vera is a subject close to my heart at the moment. But Twainer Bernard, Andy, may I have a spirit message, please? Thank you. Okay. Right, let's go. Let's go deep, deep, deep at this point and see what comes. Right. Someone out there, Twainer, is saying we will be together again. And this is a family member. This is a female energy. Again, sort of round, well, I want to say grandmother. I don't believe she was actually a grandmother, but she's that generation, She's that kind of generation. And so you will meet up again. That's the first thing that came out there. But let us consult the cards as well. I always like to consult the cards when I do this. All right. Now then. Okay, this is a controversial card, but it's not a bad one. It just, scares people a bit. But Twainer, I'm sure you know the deal with this one. It's the Devil. It is number 15 in the Major Arcana. Okay, and basically it's time to get moving. There's no kind of holding back at this point. So whatever's holding you back, okay, this lady is saying, keep moving, whatever you do. Okay, it's really important to keep moving. So if something's been like holding you back, Twainer, if you haven't been feeling like you've been feeling like you should do something, but you haven't really been feeling that you want to do it, think again, try and make yourself do it. Sometimes we have to give ourselves a push to go out. This was the case for a lot of people. when the pandemic restrictions began to lift. You know, we'd all been kind of shut in our houses, shut in our own lives for a long time. And then it became difficult to start going forward, going out into the world and making things happen again. But we do all have the opportunity to do that. And I'm seeing a very positive opportunity for you, actually, Twainer. So that is the thrust of everything that's coming to me. And it's what the cards are saying as well. You know, it's really good to keep going, and it's pretty much time to keep going as well, Twainer. So I hope that helps you, my friend. Thanks so much for being with us, and thanks for being a moderator. Big thanks to all the moderators. I really appreciate you guys. I really do. Going to go to Martin958. Can you tell me what the progression is with the aloe vera I am taking so far? Okay, well, aloe vera is a big help, actually, but the nature of the actual plant that produces that is it's quite a delicate thing. It's part of the cactus family, but it doesn't like too much sunlight. Okay, it doesn't like direct sun, and I don't know what that's got to do with what I'm talking about, really, but I'm sure I'll find a way, because that's what's coming to me. Just got to try and make some sense of it now. So let us see. Okay. Basically, you've got to work with it. Okay, it's giving you good energy. It is helping. You are making progress for sure. All right, but it takes time. It's one of those things that once you started taking it, you don't get the good results straight away. It takes a while for it to do its work in the body and for it to actually make things happen, Martin. So I'm gonna say about 3 months after you started taking it, things should start picking up. And I feel we're quite close to things picking up there. But work with the energy, okay? Whatever energy you get from taking the aloe vera, whatever positive things it's doing for you, you try and think positive and try and keep making positive moves if you can, all right? Don't rush it, but in terms of health, when you feel you can, in terms of happiness, when you feel ready, when you feel confident, start making a move and going with it, because you know it really is a two-way street. It really is. And I'll tell you why I'm on about aloe vera at the moment. A friend of mine thinks I've got really green fingers because I'm a gardener, and I must admit I'm not as great a gardener as I would like to think I am. I'm really not. I've screwed quite a few things up this year so far already, but I've got a garden growing. And my friend had this aloe vera plant which is turning pink and dying, and so thinking I've got green fingers, she gave it to me and asked me to sort of nurse it back to health. So I watched some videos and I just put it in indirect sun. It's over towards where my hand's pointing in another part of the room at this moment, and it is coming back to life. It came back to life in about 3 days. So I guess the message side of what's behind that is that it can take quite a time to start working, but then once things are looking the right way and you're feeling positive about it and you're believing in it, suddenly it starts moving a lot quicker. It starts doing more for you. Thanks to you and your cat, says Martin. This is Marcy, in fact, and she's now gone to sleep behind me. She might wait. Oh no, she's not asleep. She might appear again pretty soon. Hello, Vicky Loper. Nice to see you. And as Vivian kindly said, thanks for posting this, Vivian. Please subscribe, Merlin's Mountain, and there is the YouTube link there. Okay. And while we're on about that, guys, my email is just disappearing off the side of the screen at the moment, 35and83@gmail.com. If you would like to arrange a reading, psychic mediumship, cards, or, you know, a birth chart. I do astrological birth charts as well. Just give me a shout at 35and83@gmail.com, and that is down there in the description below this video also. And if you'd like to support me in my work, I'd be very grateful if you could go along to my page at coffee.com/twig. That's scrolling across the screen at the moment, or paypal.me/twig brother. You know, a lot of you guys make donations and it really helps a lot. I really appreciate it. And it helps me to kind of keep this work going, basically. You know, this is a kind of work, it kind of takes over your life in a way, mediumship and being a reader. I'm sure the other readers watching would agree with me. It just kind of gets into your life. It takes over your life. And it's, It's not really hard. There's nothing anything bad, but I wouldn't even say it's difficult. But at times it throws things up that are tricky, to say the least. So your support is always very, very welcome. Okay, let's go to Adrienne at this point. Andy, my medium channeling is opening up now. Any advice from Spirit? Okay. I'm going to put the cards down at this point and just totally go with Spirit and see what comes to me. I'm going to take a quick drink as well because it's good to keep hydrating. Do you like my stripy cat mug? Okay. I am seeing a sunstone, Adrienne. All right. Now, I know you're someone who understands crystals and knows a lot about the meanings of crystals, but what I've got to say to you is look up sunstone, right? There's something in the description of sunstone in wherever you end up looking it up, whether it's the internet, whether it's a crystal book. There's something in the explanation of sunstone which is really, really going to help you understand what is coming to you, because channeling is a wonderful thing, but sometimes things come to us that we can't like quite place what it's about. We can't quite tell what we're supposed to actually be channeling specifically, what messages are coming through. So do look up sunstone, Adrienne. That's kind of coming out of left field a bit, isn't it? Also, just like I was saying a second ago, it's not always easy doing this work, right? Try and forgive as much as you can, okay? You can get sunstone, Adrienne. Great, okay, but look it up in a book, all right? There's something written in an explanation. Well, either in a book or on the internet, doesn't matter which, you'll be drawn, to a particular thing. Like, for example, if you look on the internet, there'll be a long list on Google. Don't just go straight for the top one. Look for one that kind of goes, ooh, and you're drawn to it, okay? Something in that explanation is going to tell you a lot, all right? I've also got to say, you're doing very well at it, okay? Your spirit guides are really pleased with what's happening, and they're loving working with you as well. So they come around you because they like your energy, and your energy kind of answers their energy. It kind of all works together. It's a synergy, and they're actually enjoying it, Adrienne. It's actually working really well for you. Okay, right. I should have thought of that. You're a jeweler, so you have lots of references. Excellent. Does no harm to get one. It really, get one by all means. But the message was particularly look it up. There's something in that explanation that's going to jump out at you and make sense. Okay, so do whatever you do, look it up. Beverly Spencer is with us. Only 25 minutes in. Well, I'm really glad you're here, Beverly. Nice to have you. And Adrienne says, I still can't name my guides. Don't worry about it, my friend. You'll be able to when you need to. Honestly, it took me years. I mean, now I can name 3 or 4 of my guides. Okay, but whenever I'm going to do a video like this, or if I'm appearing in a spiritualist church, I call my guides in, and there are loads of them. They stand in a big semicircle around me. I can only name 4 of them, and that's taken me something like 13 years to get to that point. So don't worry about it, okay? They will work with you. They really will work with you. The names are great because there's a resonance in the sound of the words, and it's really good to be able to do it. But they've found you and they're working with you. So whatever you do, my friend, don't worry about it. Just keep going. Just keep going forward, because things are going to be going at a faster pace. Okay, and things are going to be working out pretty well. That's what's coming to me, so just keep on keeping on. Thanks for that, Adrienne, and thanks for everything you do as a moderator. Going to Vivian at this point. May I have a message from Spirit, please, about what I need to know now? Thank you. Okay. Now then. Right. Someone out there in spirit land had connections to the radio, AM radio. This is going back quite a way, okay? This person is saying that they're not dead, but I guess you know that. They're just reminding you that spirit people aren't dead. Their bodies have died, but the soul goes on, and that's the most important thing about anyone. You too need to reach out and take what you want to take from this world, okay, Vivian? Don't hold back, whatever you do. It's so easy to think, oh, I better wait, I better not rush a thing like this. And there's a lot to be said for not rushing things, but now is a good time to reach out and, make your move forward. Grab what you want out of this world, okay? Reach out for it. Now is a real good time to do that. Also, Vivian, try and have a plan going with you as well, okay? Don't let that stop you reaching out for what you want at this point. But keep on making plans. That's what's coming to me. Not just having a plan. Keep on making plans, okay? If you make a plan and it doesn't work out, just keep going. Keep on planning, okay? Because that's the nature of spirit communication, really. And it's also the nature of everything in life. And as above, so below, the old figure of 8 thing. Whatever's going on in the heavens is a great mirror of what's going on in this world as well. Okay. So as you're building up plans for what you want to go do, for what you want to do going forward, for what you want to go ahead and do, spirit are working with that as well. Okay. And if you've got a plan that isn't the same as the plan you had last week, last month, last year, long ago in childhood, doesn't really matter, okay? Because spirit will keep up with you. They will keep helping you. I think I said this last week, but it's always worth repeating. Divine spirit and the angels and all the powers of the heavens and the celestial realms, as it were, they're a lot like a satellite that's in geostationary orbit. In other words, it's whizzing round really, really fast because it's making a much bigger circle than the planet actually makes on a daily circuit. It's geostationary in the sense that satellite is always at the right position to give you whatever service you're getting from that satellite, maybe to deliver a picture to your television. It'll always be in the right place to do that. Okay, even though the world keeps turning, the satellite keeps turning. And as your life evolves, as things keep changing, then spiritual helpers are with you as well, and they're doing the evolution with you. They really are. Okay, so hey, good luck, Vivian. Here we go. Claire, hi, beautiful Andy. I don't always feel beautiful, especially not at the moment because I lost my glasses. These are my cheap reading glasses. They cost me £1 British or $1.40. And they're hideous, They just they look like they came out of a Christmas cracker or something. But I need them to be able to read what's going on. So I'm not feeling beautiful tonight, but hey, maybe that's just an illusion on my part. Any spirit messages for me tonight, please, and thank you. All right, first thing to say, when you said thank you there, something resonated, okay? Spirit are aware of your gratitude. And if you've been kind of doing mantras like I am grateful and delighted that certain things that and whatever, then that is, whatever it is, that is being very well received at the moment. But Claire, right at this time, okay, you've accomplished a lot. There's a little bit more to accomplish. All right. Now, it might feel to you like you're never going to accomplish it because there's always tons and tons more work to do, loads more to do to actually make things happen. But no, things are actually moving. And if you just keep on putting effort in, if you just make it a little bit more effort, you are actually going to get the results. Don't walk away ever. And this goes for everyone. Don't walk away from your spiritual endeavors just because it looks like it's going to be an eternal task and it's never going to work out. You are going to get there. Things are going to happen and it is going to work for you, Claire. Okie dokie. Right, where's my mouse? Let's do some scrolling because I'm falling behind. I really am. Okay. Right. Butterfly Kisses Healing is here. Hello to you. Nice to have you with us. Butterfly Kisses has a channel. Jane the Seeker has a channel. check these guys out, okay? They're both putting out really, really good messages, and they're both really in tune with the spiritual realms. They really are. Okay. Now then, Vivian says, please subscribe. Merlin's Mountain. This is where we're at. This is very much where we're at. There are 2 other channels. I've kind of let them go at the moment just because, I'm not getting enough out on this channel, let alone starting further channels up. But yeah, this is the place to be. Merlin's Mountain. Week in, week out, we will do these live sessions. We will keep going. We'll sort of keep up with the pace of life. And I'll try and get some more videos in there when I can as well. Coming to the end of gardening time at the moment. That never really ends, but I'm coming to the end of having to be super busy in the garden all day, every day. Got so much planted out now. It's going to get a little bit easier soon. There you go. Okay. Butterfly Kiss is saying, thank you. You're very welcome. I say it because it's true. That's the truth. I say it's because it's true. I really do. Elizabeth Hayes. I had a strange dream. Who was the tall woman in red who said I summoned her? Okay. Right, sometimes spirit give me off-the-cuff answers that almost make me laugh. She says, you're the person, she's the person that you summoned. Okay, well, we sort of know that, don't we? Right. She's come to grant you something, Elizabeth. Okay, something that I don't even feel you've been asking for this. There's something you want, Elizabeth. That it's not like an item, an object. There's something you want to happen in your life, something you want to do with your life. And you don't even bother kind of making a wish for it because as far as you're concerned, it's impossible. But nothing is impossible. And she is there to try and grant you, not exactly grant you the wish, but grant you the energy, grant you the faith and the belief to actually want to go forward and actually start asking for this, start trying to make it happen. Now then, she's always with you. That is the thing, right? Okay. Now you've obviously had an experience recently, and it's as if she's just come in the way you're seeing it, but she is always with you. Okay, she is a lifelong guide. When we come into this world, we sign what's called a soul contract. I say we sign it, that's a very worldly way of looking at it, but we kind of sign up for all the experiences we're going to have in this life. And certain spirit guides, spirit people, spirit entities of a good nature sign up to be with us and come with us on this walk through life. And that's who she is. She's a very, very close guide. And she's the one you summoned, by all accounts. And Elizabeth says, the word summoned freaked me out. Yeah, I can imagine it's a very strong word, isn't it? But it's important to remember that spirit people, they're pure light, right? And they communicate in light. And it takes them quite an effort to put something into words. And they use words that they find in their own minds, okay? So that was just the easiest way she could put it, basically. Now, if that's freaked you out, I guess you didn't deliberately summon her. But there's an energetic sort of energy gradient. That's the best way I can describe it. When you need someone, when you need something to happen, even if you don't ask for it, that person in the spirit world will actually come in and will start making things happen. Okay. Don't let it freak you out, my friend. Whatever. Okay. Because she's obviously come to bring you something that you either want or need, or preferably both. Okay. But I'm not seeing anything negative. I'm not seeing anything to worry about at all, Elizabeth. And she is actually now showing me a rose quartz heart and just says to me, show her this rose quartz heart. So I haven't got one here, but imagine there's a rose quartz heart in my hand, because that's the energy she's sending you. It's pure light. It's pure love. Okay. Thank you. I know most of my guides. Well, yeah, I like to think I know most of mine, but honestly, we have thousands of guides. So many, it's impossible to contemplate. But again, now, so you've got to realize that spirit are non-physical, so they're not limited. In this world, if I wanted to see you and talk to you, and I flew out to where you live and we met up, I wouldn't be able to be talking to anyone else at the same time. But in spirit and with the angels, with the spirit people, it's really not like that. Okay, they can be with everyone. This is why it's no problem to say, for example, to ask Archangel Michael for protection. Sure, he's busy protecting a huge amount of people, but he can protect you as well. That's how it works, It really can. It really does. Sorry, right. Running out of words. Let's have another quick go at my cup of tea. Earl Grey tea. Absolutely love it. It's got this orangey flavour to it. Hi, Ron. Unconditional love. Nice to see you with us. Here's, excuse me. Here's another guy with a wonderful YouTube channel that is well worth watching, actually. Ron does live streams as well, and they are great. They really are. So there you go. There's yet another channel you can check out, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I really am. Okay. Let me do some scrolling. I bet I've missed people's questions. I always do, unfortunately. I was at a spiritualist church last night, which has just opened for the first time since all the lockdowns and everything. And it's been closed for over 2 years. And there's a great medium there, Rob G. Parks, a friend of mine, and he's a really good medium. And there must have been 40 people in the room. And obviously, a message is going to take 5, 10, 15 minutes. I think he got to about 9 or 10 people, which is really good going. But that's just the way it goes, you can't sort of get to everyone. Fact of life, unfortunately. But hey, we've got to deal with these facts of life. This is what life is absolutely all about. Now then, okay. I'm just going to have a scroll and just look for some questions, because I bet I've missed people's questions. Okay. Hi, Margel, by the way. Nice to have you with us. It really is. Okay, this isn't a question, but let's put this on screen. Great, right. Okay, to anyone who knows I had a back procedure, I'm doing fantastic. Great. I get my stitches out tomorrow. Wonderful. I highly recommend the Intercept procedure. Great. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like it works really well. So double thumbs up from me, and I'm sure we're all glad to hear that, Butterfly. I'm sure we are, actually. I'm delighted that's gone well for you. I sort of thought it would, but it's always nice when it plays out in real life and we know for sure. So that's good. Hello, Austin ADM. Nice to have you with us, my friend. Thanks for joining us. Okay. Still looking for questions. If anyone's got a question, do pop it in there, okay? And as you type your question in, mouse over it and kind of, save it to your clipboard or something so you can just paste it in again. Because as the chat moves on, I just kind of lose sight of people. And I lost sight of Valerie S. So now I've got sight of you again, Valerie. Let's go. May I have a read, please? Oh, thank you. Okay. May I have a read, sir? Very polite. Thank you for that. I want to thank you all, actually, for the love and respect that you show to me. It means a lot. It really does. And guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button. And even if you have subscribed, please check to see if you're still subscribed, because YouTube keeps taking them away. I was saying last week that YouTube always keeps me on 2,159 subs. More people subscribe. It goes up to into the 260s, and then it comes straight back down to 2,159. Always the way it seems to go. Right, okay. From the spirit realms, someone says we will be together again. Okay, that's coming very strongly, Valerie. Someone you miss, someone you feel like you can't really do without. Where's my cards? Here we go. Well, you don't have to do without that person. That person is there. Okay. Now then. All right. 7 of Wands for you, Valerie. So there's a bit of a battle going on, but it's going to be okay. All right. Being a wands card, it's about actually sort of getting things done, making things happen in that sense. But if you actually declare your intentions, right, if you actually sort of put your intentions out there, show the world and show the universe that you mean business and that you intend to get certain things done, all this battling will fall away and you will be able to move forward, and things are going to work out really well for you in that sense. As long as you're clear in your intentions. Now, even if you're not sure exactly how to frame your intentions and you're uncertain of where you actually want to go in terms of taking your next steps, don't worry. As long as you've got the intention to keep moving forward, things are going to work out for you a lot better. There does seem to be some crazy battling going on around you at the moment. It's sort of other people's egos are involved to a great extent as well, but you just keep forging ahead, just keep pushing ahead. And it's just come to me as well. And it's just gone out of my head straight away. Sorry, I was in one ear, out the other. Let me just Right, the more you know, the more you realize you don't know, or the more you realize you didn't know before. Okay, so there are going to be revelations and it's going to leave you feeling like you're back to square one, but you're never back to square one. Okay, this life is always progress no matter what happens, and this is why it's so important to try and think positive and to try and be as positive as you can, really, because we might take a break from things, but life keeps going. Every day is a gift, really. Every day we're alive is a gift, and that is why it's called the present. Really, it is. Okay, Philip is saying, please let's all send healing to world peace. Very good idea, Philip. Okay, let's just take a few seconds and just, surround the world with love. Ask the angels to help all who need their help, especially those who don't know about the angels, maybe don't believe in the angels. Help get everyone trying to manifest the best possible outcome for them in this really kind of a sick world the way it is at the moment. Yeah, thanks for that, Philip. Great thing to do, actually. Right. Austin is saying, could I possibly get a reading, please? Yes, you most certainly can, my friend. Okay. Hello, Lisa. Aaron's son is with us. All right, just have a shuffle here and see where we get. I've been told to take out 3 cards for you at this point, Austin. Right. Okay. Ooh. What have we got here, eh? Let's find out. First card for you, Austin, Knight of Swords. Okay, it's the swords. It's not so much getting things done. It's about thinking about what's been happening, thinking about what's going to happen. Lots of thinking going on, lots of thought going on, but it's going to be okay, right? Because the knight is here on his horse, and that horse is not just standing still. Okay, things are in action to take things forward. So stay on the horse is what's come to me about that one. Okay, keep it going, Austin. All right, progress has been good, I believe. That's what I'm hearing. If it hasn't been happy progress, sorry to hear that, but it's all stuff that needed to happen. Okay, so keep on keeping on. Second card, Queen of Wands. This lady doesn't suffer fools gladly, but she does get things done, and she is rock steady. That's the answer. Now, I'm talking to a man with a Queen card here, but the gender really doesn't matter at this point. The fact is, this is a lady who's really in control of her life, who's gathered her strengths around her as she's lived. Okay, so you're in a position of strength here. You're in a position of power. Okay, she takes no crap from anybody. So don't take any crap from anybody. And finally, wow, new things coming to you. Okay, Austin, because what we've got here is number 13. It's the death card, and Alice is blowing the candle out there. Okay, because what's happened is part of your life, a phase of your life has come to an end. It's time for a new phase now, but you're not really going to get any further forward until you close the door on the past. Okay, that's the answer. She's kind of brave blowing this candle out because she doesn't know if the other door's going to open yet, but it sure as hell will. It really will, my friend. Okay, and yeah, the Divine Mother, absolutely, the Queen of Swords there. Yeah, 100%. I'm glad you've picked up on that. I really am. Such great cards, says Austin. They are wonderful, aren't they? Yeah, because I'm starting to, my kind of psychic energy starting to flag a bit now, but the cards are still really going places. They really are. So thanks for your question, Austin. Thanks for being with us. And my friend, forge ahead, okay? Even if you don't know where you're going yet, shut that door on that past. Keep moving. Shut the front door. That's what I want to say. In this case, it's more like shut the back door, but it's time for a door shutting exercise because that's going to allow the next door to open. It really is. As Lisa very kindly points out, don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons and ring that notification bell. Okay, because there's more videos going to be coming all the time. Austin says, thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. The energy is good tonight. It feels like good energy. It really does. And I want to take a second just to thank Spirit, thank the angels, thank my spirit guides, and thank your spirit guides who are all part of this. You know, we've been brought together for a reason. I want to thank all those guides and all you guys for the positive energy, for the love that keeps on coming. Really. So thanks so much. Okay. Lisa has got candles lit for wellness and good health. Great stuff. Great stuff. Yeah, that's what we need to do. I've got candles lit in here, actually. I don't have any on screen at the moment. They throw the light all over the place, but I have got candles going. And one of my candles today is a purple candle, which is the pagan candle color for a Wednesday. So that is going. Right, okay. Now then. Vicky asks for a card, so we will do Vicky a card. Whatever, wouldn't we? Right. Okay. At this point, I moved to put the tarot down, and we're going to go with Keepers of the Light, Kyle Gray. Okay. Now, this is actually a very directive kind of a deck, this, so it's going to give you some kind of positive advice, or maybe I feel actually, Vicky, it's going to bring out some positivity, and it's going to kind of back up some of your own thoughts and feelings. It's going to show you the way forward. Okay. And what we've got here is Krishna, devotion. So I'll show you the card. Okay. Very devoted character is Krishna, as we know. And it says, trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. So there we go. The first two parts of that, trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. Yeah, this is backing up what's already in your mind, what's already in your plans, stuff you're already doing, basically. You're on the right path. That's what this is all about. And the third bit, you are loved unconditionally. Well, isn't that just good to know? But it's a good one to remember. It's a good one for all of us to remember, because that is absolutely true. You know, the divine powers of the universe do give us unconditional love all the time. But this has particularly come up for you at this point, Vicky. So there you go. Krishna, devotion. Okay. And I want to say, try and give some more time to meditation if you can, Vicky. I know you're a very spiritual person, and I'm sure you do meditate, but something about giving some more time to meditation there if you possibly can. In fact, no, not so much giving more time to it. Allow yourself to kind of big up the importance of it, right? I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on in your life which is kind of holding you back from really putting that spiritual devotion at the forefront. But it really is the key that's going to be opening doors for you, Vicky. So bring that back to the forefront if you possibly can, my friend. Okay, now then. Yeah, Philip likes these cards. I like these cards too, something we've got in common. Right. Caroline, been patient, no doubt. Okay, we'll ask again. May I have a card? You certainly may, my friend. And we're going to keep going with this same deck here. I'm going to give it a good shuffle. And we're going to find you a card as well. Here we go. What have we got? For you, Caroline, hope, love, and acceptance. Maybe you can read what it says underneath on the screen, but I can't, so I'm going to turn it around. Love is yours, Caroline. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. There's not much I can add to that. That is such wonderful advice. It really is. Okay. But just, look at this lady in the card. She is full of hope, and love and acceptance are things that very much go together. Okay. The more love you show in your life, the more people will be accepting of you. And also just that the more you'll be able to accept other people. Acceptance is really important because it's all part of the soul contract. The people we meet in our lives are people that are somehow spiritually tied to us. There's an old Taoist philosophy that says that everyone you meet in this life, even if say you're on a road trip and you go into a gas station that you've never been into before and you'll never go into again, and you just talk to the clerk, the cashier, for like 10 seconds while you pay. That cashier is someone who's part of your actual soul plan. And at some point, you'll meet that person in the afterlife. And there's a reason for all these little things. There's a builder working on the house next door. I'll get to know him for a couple of weeks and that'll be it. But there's some reason we're kind of cosmically tied together, and that's how it is. So hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth, Caroline, and choose loving thoughts as much as you can, okay? Because everything happens for a reason. Caroline says, yes, you are so right. Thank you. Well, thank you very much, Caroline. I'm never totally sure I'm right, but that's my fault because the spirit guides I work for, they are always right because they've got this amazing overview. It's only me that doubts myself. Crazy, but that's human for you, isn't it? Okay. Let's go to Vicky. Hi, Vicky Ormsby. You picked a card for me last time. You were led to the angel deck. They said, go forth with my idea. They will be with me. But I have 3. Which one? Okay. Sounds like a job for the pendulum. Marcy is now asleep behind me at last. Right, okay. So I'm going to go yes or no. Is it the first idea? Very small circle. The second idea, yes or no? What about the third idea? And we're doing these ideas in order of importance, in order of how important you feel they are. Okay. Out of those 3 ideas, Vicky, there's one idea that you kind of it's on the back burner. You're not feeling that's terribly important. That isn't really that important. It's the middle idea. It's not the thing you think is going to be the best thing, the most important thing. Where you're really going to get the best results is with an idea that you kind of like to do, but you're thinking you might do it in the future. No, bring that idea forward and go for it now. Okay, Vicky? I'm going to do a card for you as well on that. Just been told to do a card, so we will. Quick shuffle. Page of Cups. Right, yeah. It's the last thing you'd expect. As we said, it's the middle thing you'd expect, all right? It's not the first thing you expect to be the thing to go forward with, all right? What Alice has got here is a fish in a cup. She doesn't know what the hell it means, but she is going to make the best of it. That's the nature of the Page of Cups in this deck, Tarot in Wonderland. Okay, so this idea, Vicky, that really matters is a little bit behind the scenes. Okay, just bring it forward. Bring it forward. The thing that's most important to you, don't worry about it. Okay, that is going to sort itself out. That's meant to be. It's going to sort itself out. What you need to work on is kind of just like the second level of things, the second layer. All right, going forward from that, you will go forward a long way. You really will. Hi, Lisa. By the way, I'm so fun. Thank you. I'm glad you're fun as well. You guys are all fun to be with. I really enjoy doing these lives. I really do. Yeah. Okay. Gina M very kindly says, please hit the like button for Andy. Yeah, hey, please do. Let's get those likes happening, guys. Let's get those likes happening. We are coming towards the end of things at the moment. I'm going to put this on. It's not a question, but it's worth looking at. Ariel says, what is? Discernment is the outcome, not judgment. Very true. Very true, actually. And that's interesting because there is a judgment card in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck. And when you research that, as I'm sure lots of you have, you find out that it isn't judgment the way we think of it, like a judge knocking a hammer and forcing something to happen. It's very different from that. And yeah, discernment, what you kind of discern about something, that is going to be the outcome, much more than any idea of judgment or anything like that. Okay, guys. Well, we are really kind of hammering towards the end of things at the moment. I'm going to go to Mariola. Hi, Mariola. And hi to everyone I haven't said hi to yet, including you guys who are watching this after it goes in as an upload, which it eventually will. I would love to have a message from your spirit guides. Thank you. Okay. Right. Balance is what it's all about for you, Mariola, at the moment. Oh, drop the mouse. Excuse me. There's a lot going on in your life at the moment, right? And as I see, it's distractions. That's the thing. Everything happens for a reason. I dropped the mouse. I bent down. My head went out of focus. Okay. It's very easy to be distracted and be put off balance that way. The thing to do is try and keep everything in balance as much as you can, Mariola. And the way to do that is just going with the flow, quite honestly, rather than making an amazing new powerful thing happen. Keep on going with the flow. I'm being told you're good at going with the flow. I think you understand this pretty well from what's coming to me, actually. And so you've asked for a message from my spirit guides. Well, honestly, how it works is my spirit guides, all they really do is tune into your spirit guides and let me know what's happening in your life. You know, they are amazing entities and they do know just about everything, but they're actually working with your guides as well. That's how it goes. So keep going with the flow. Things are going to come into balance for you, Mariola. Okay, that good energy is there, but it's a bit like you have to flick the switch to make the light come on in your house, in your flat, in your apartment, wherever you are. That electricity is there in the wires, in the walls, but you've got to flick the switch to actually make it come into being and make it happen. And for you, flicking that switch is just keeping going. All right. You might feel like giving up at times, but if you just keep going, that's the way to do it. It really is, my friend. Okay. So on that note, guys, I think we're going to bring things to a close. We're nearly to the hour. I can feel the energy's kind of, excuse me, drop like a stone. I'm going to finish with an angel card for everyone, okay? And the intention I've got with this is that it's for everyone who maybe was going to ask a question and didn't, or ask the question and I didn't see the question, in which case I apologize. Okay. Here we go. Focus on service. I should do this as well. Hi, Rosalind Reeds, by the way. Focus on service. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. And it's the lady riding the unicorn there to show how real that is. Okay, guys. So thank you so much. Aaron's son, Lisa, is kind of saying thank you for today's live stream, Andy. Thank you, mods. Yeah, and take care, everyone. And I would echo that. Big thanks to you, Lisa, and big thanks to all the moderators and all you guys who came in. Let's all take a minute and thank our spirit guides for the work they've done for us tonight at this moment. It's night in the UK, whatever time of day it is. for the work they've done at this time. And let's be mindful that we can always thank Spirit for looking out for us, because they're always looking out for us. And when things aren't going well, all we've really got to do is try and think positive, and that will key us into the love and light of the spirit realms, and that will, make things happen for us so much better. Final note here. Don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons and to ring that notification bell for Andy. And guys, if you would want to support me in my work, I would be so grateful. It helps masses. Coffee.com/twig. It's on the screen right now. 35and83@gmail.com. If I can help you with a private reading, I'll be very happy to do that. And paypal.me/twigbrother. Another wonderful way to support me in my work here. Helps a lot. And Google doesn't get any. See, when I was doing super chats, Google kept most of the money. But, support me through PayPal or coffee.com, and all I have to pay is the PayPal fee. And then it works really nice, makes things happen. Anyway, Butterfly Kisses says, make a video of the chicken door you built. Actually, I have it. It's a duck door, and I haven't built it yet. I'm really bad. The ducks are fine. This isn't something the ducks need. It's something I need, so I can look in and out of there a lot more easily. Right now, I have to kneel down in the messy duck pen, which is just then I have to change my trousers and have a bath, or I stink forever. I have to kneel right down to look in there and see if there's any eggs. But I'm going to build that door really soon. I kick myself every day for not having built it yet. I really do. But when I do, I will definitely, Butterfly Kisses, make a video of it. I really will. So thanks again to everyone. Love and light to absolutely all of you. Remember, spirit are only a thought away. Our spirit guides, they're not far. They're never far. They're in the room with us, really. It's just at a much higher vibrational level than anything we can see. They're totally real. They're totally there to help us. They are really, really, they've got your back. They've got my back. They've got all of our backs all the time. So with that happy thought, friend, thanks so much for watching. We'll be back here next week, same bat time, same bat channel. And I look forward to seeing you guys all again soon. Tell your friends, let's kind of build it up a bit if we can. Love and light, blessings and peace.